Hi, my name is Barry Gurton. I was born in 1962 in Gainesville, Florida. I was born in Alachua General Hospital which was torn down, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 years ago. So the place I was born no longer exists. However, I am a mostly lifelong resident of Gainesville, Florida, and I've lived all over the world, and a number of years ago I made a decided choice to come back to Gainesville. Many people come here and get stuck. I left and came back. So I'm answering some prompts, which are: was there a teacher or teachers who had a particularly strong influence on your life? Tell me about them. There are a number of teachers at PK Young, where I went to school. I was there from kindergarten through 12th grade. I then went on to Santa Fe Community College, the University of Florida, and along the way I studied at Florida Keys Community College. Early teachers that really had an impact on me were Mrs. Harper. She was a lovely woman, and I had her for kindergarten. You know, one of your very first loves is your first teachers, and she was lovely. Also, a teacher who probably you'll know of, her name is Toya Whitney. She started a program for foster grandparents that connected children to grandparents who lived in a nursing home near the corner of the school, and we used to go and attend there and see them, and you know, that left us with a lifelong appreciation for the elderly and to reach out and to be kind. Mrs. Knowlton, a teacher I had, her first name was Lucy. She taught me a love of nature, in particular the bald eagle, and I've had a lifelong fascination with them. In recent years, I've begun scuba diving, and so there's a whole new vista below the water that I would have never experienced. You know, your first teacher in life is typically your parent, and my mother passed away a month ago, and she was an instructor out at Santa Fe, part of their inaugural class. She started with them and taught with them until she retired. And you know, not only is your first love usually your mother, but also she's one of the people who teaches you the most. And I'm very thankful that I had an opportunity to have her as a mother, as if I was given a choice. Some of my favorite stories from school, you know, I went to school in a day where things were a little bit more innocent and we were allowed off campus. And so we got to go and explore our community and to go and eat at different places near our campus. And that was a very fun time. I'm not sure what the time will be like when you read and listen to this as a transcript, but hopefully things are safe and that you guys are able to explore the community you live in. Hopefully you enjoyed as much as I have. What are my best memories of grade school, high school, college, graduate school, worst memories? Wow. There's a lot there. I always felt very safe in my elementary school days. I was bullied a little bit, but you know, I think that that's not an uncommon experience. I eventually stood up to the bully and that ended it. High school, of course, is, you know, falling in love for the first time, engaging in athletics. I was an absolute jerk to some of my instructors, and if they ever get a chance to see this, Dr. McCall, I am still sorry. It turns out he was a math teacher, and I told him I didn't need math, and then I guess the final joke's on him. I went into engineering. Graduate school, I had a professor named Ralph D. Ellis in graduate school at the University of Florida, and he was a very loving and supporting instructor, and during the course of graduate school I became very ill and never did finish up my PhD, at least as of this recording, but I hope to be able to do that at some point in the future. Gainesville is a great community, and it's filled with lots of tremendously useful and wonderful institutions. Our public library is amazing. Our city is great. I think that people complain about lots of things, but actually, you know, I love our town, and I hope that in the future you guys love it as much as I do. Thank you.